windows once you go down. You must be crazy if you think that I'ma slow down. Don't wanna hear it talking shit, fuck the drama. Keep it coming, I'ma send you to your mama. Mr. Whip, get the gun down. Drop
Hey everyone, being a fine figure here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we will be taking a look at the Marvel Legends celebrating 85 years of Marvel, Ghost Rider Danny Ketch and his motorcycle. I know in the past I have said, and it's true, I am very limited on my space, so I normally stay away from vehicles. The only vehicle that I had, or any other vehicle that came with an action figure, was Duke and his Ram from the Tiger Force, because it was small enough. Plus, I got the whole subline of Tiger Force, so I needed to have that particular version, and I didn't want to get him, by himself. It just didn't feel right. But I mean, lately there's just so many good vehicles out there. I'm slowly trying to figure out a way how to integrate all these figures that come with vehicles into my line. I got Wreckage from Tiger Force coming out soon. I actually have it. The video should be coming out soon. There's some other ones that I want to get my hands on, and it started with this particular one that made me a little bit change my mind, because this looks awesome. Danny Ketch, I know he's probably not my Ghost Rider. He's more for the 90s. He's a fan favorite, I know, to a lot of people out there, newer, younger collectors. I'm not going to say newer, younger collectors, because, this is the Ghost Rider that they grew up with. I really didn't grow up with any Ghost Rider per se, because, I already have my, I'm aware of Ghost Rider is and stuff like that. Plus, I did enjoy the Johnny Blaze version movies that they did with Nicolas Cage. I thought they were pretty cool. I know a lot of people knocked them out, but hey, I think they did a decent job. And the effects were pretty cool. Storyline could have worked a little bit better at the beginning, but it was good. It wasn't bad. I still like those movies. So, not a huge fan of Ghost Rider growing up, but, as you get older, you appreciate the story. And I'm glad that I got this version. And again, the vehicle on this, the motorcycle, it just looks incredible with all the effects and stuff. So I just had to get it. And, like always, you start with something, it leads to another. So now I got other vehicles coming soon, and I just got to figure out how. And I am not a box collector, so I am not going to collect these vehicles, figures, and just keep them in a box. I'm still going to open them up. Some other figure is going to have to move out of the way for me to display, because this is definitely going to be displayed somewhere in the house. I don't know where yet, but it's going to be displayed somewhere. So anyway, as we do here on the channel, we're going to go over quickly the figure. As we do, I'm going to unbox it. But the packaging, again, the slimmer, tighter version that they're putting out from Marvel. And you got some nice images of the motorcycle. You got the panel there. It's got all these different stuff that it comes in the effects. And there he is, Danny Ketch, in all his glory. And as always, I will get this open. I will be right back. All right, now that the figure is out of the packaging, we are quickly going to go over first the figure itself, because, obviously it's Ghost Rider. It's similar to the retro, but it just has a different body they use, a different sculpt. But as far as the coloring and stuff, it's mostly the same, except that I like the enhancements and the details on this particular one. It looks a lot better. It looks a lot cleaner and tighter than the other one. And we'll compare it once we get the rest of the stuff. Now, it does come, of course, with the Ghost Rider chain, with the fire effect at the end. Nicely done. Obviously, same material, same thing, except this one's a lot darker than the one we got with the retro version. The other retro version was a little shinier. This one's more flat. And then it does have an extra set of hands. It's got one fist with the, I guess fist gauntlet or knuckle, spikes there. And then, of course, he's got this grip hand there, like he's going to choke you hand. And then, obviously, it comes with the two trigger finger hands or grip hands for the motorcycle, to ride the motorcycle. Again, the figure is still very, very, very similar to the retro, but again, it's on a different sculpt. And I actually like it. I mean, the coloring on the flame is a lot darker than the one for the retro. I see that they've, let's see if I can get the eyes. There you go. And they did a little shading inside, like a little coloring there for the eyes, which is actually pretty cool. Other than that, the face sculpt's still the same. Not much. I just like these highlights that they did with it. The shading actually makes it looks a lot terrifying, more evil, which is great. Still has that same flame effect there for the neck piece as the retro one. The jacket looks the same, except that, again, this part, the top part it's different than the other one. The other one, it just looked a little different, I guess, because it kind of looked like it had the butterfly hinges on it. This one doesn't, but you can still get some good movement on it. But I like the detail, that black finish on this, and the texture is pretty good. He's got the spikes there. He's got his rope chain that's wrapped around. It actually got the handle on it. I don't think the one for the other one had it. Maybe it does. I haven't seen it. Check it. The color is a lot different than the other one. Also, it doesn't have the great. Obviously, I mean, again, I'm not familiar with Danny Ketch, but this I like this. And then he's got the spike wrist there, and he's got, like I said, that gauntlet there. He's got the belt, which is different than the retro one. He's also got spikes all over the place, and then he's got like one spike band on the left leg there. I guess the opposite of the right hand there. And then the boots are a lot different also. They're a lot thinner, narrower than the ones for the... Actually, let's just get on here. Let me go get that here. Let me fix them up a little bit. And I like posing them better with these hands. But yeah, as you can see, the finish on this stands out a little bit more. It's actually pretty cool. I like it. But yeah, the chain is basically the same, except that his is just a wrap it out chain. This one looks like the effect when he wraps around his body, like he did in the like in the movie and stuff like that, in the TV show, which is actually pretty good. I mean the comics, which is pretty good. This one here doesn't. It's just a wrapped out chain. It doesn't have that handle like this one here, which is actually better. I actually like this front here. I wasn't too crazy with this here, but I guess it just makes it different. And the belt, a lot better here. The repaint on this is a lot better. Obviously, yeah, it's a lot different, and it's supposed to be smaller. The boots, again, also, I mean, Johnny Blaze got some big old wide feet. And then let's see. And yeah, he is a tad smaller than Johnny Blaze, but I guess he's supposed to be. I don't know, I'm gonna have to look it up. But yeah, I believe he's supposed to be a lot smaller than Johnny Blaze. But yeah, Ghost Rider looks good. The painting on it, it looks really good, really good. Let me pick this up that fell and put that to the side. And let's just put these bad boys up here. They're good for now. Let's go on to the bike. This is the main attraction. This was the whole deal. Again, nicer looking wheels with the little flame. The translucent on it. It's probably look good if you shine a light from behind. And he's got all the flame effects on it. It's actually pretty cool. And then you got this is nice detail on the bike there. It's got the nice seat. Got a little color. It's got that gauge there. And yeah, it looks very nice. Now, putting it together, see how this goes. And you just go over it's got the handlebar with the gauges on it. I think he's doing what, about 120 maybe? Yeah, he's probably doing like 110. He's Ghost Rider. I don't know if you needed gas anyway. But yeah, so that goes in there, and it does have little swivel, so it does move around, but fortunately the front does not swivel at all. But again, posing and stuff, it'll be fine. I wonder how long it will go if I throw it. And then, of course, he does have the foot rest or the foot pedals. And it actually, if you look at the bottom, it has two different places where you can plug it. It all depends on what effect you're using at the time. So I guess if you, we'll put it here for actually, if he's going to be sitting on the bike, then I think it'd be better there. But obviously, if you use this effect, oh yeah, we go over the effects too. It's a nice little stand. If you use that effect, maybe I can do it right, then obviously it makes more sense to put the pedals on that side. Actually, this doesn't really balance right. It's like to the side. But yeah, so I think in order to balance it a lot better, then you will put one of the effects in the back to hold it in place a lot better. And then of course, when you are using one of the other effects, then, you know, move it over to the back. And then, yeah, so then I guess, I mean, not that he's gonna burn his feet anyway, right? It's a Ghost Rider, so he's full of flame anyway. And then of course you get that little, I guess, piece there, this little protector, and you just slide it in. So I think it's a little, oh, there you go. And there you have it. Oh, and I like the effects on it. It's got that little damage that they did on it. And that's actually pretty good. They should have done it all over the bike. It would have been even cooler. But I guess, you know, that is his ram, to ram through doors and stuff like that. So, but yeah, this is actually very nice. This is nicely detailed. And of course, you know, that effect is probably the one I'm going to be displaying the most with. So definitely, obviously I'm going to move the headrest, but the foot pedals. But yeah, this is actually look pretty good. And as far as getting Danny Ketch on the motorcycle, let's see how easy that is. Oh yeah, and they can double as a kickstand. Let's see. Does he? Yep, he actually does have. I didn't realize he has the drop down hips. And of course, yeah, see here, to me, I don't know, motorcycles, they just don't look good if it's here. You know, when someone's laying back riding the motorcycle, you know, you want the feet to be stretched out, in my opinion. I mean, there we go. And then we'll see how easy this would be. No need to put the foot on the brakes. You don't need brakes. It's Ghost Rider. Yeah, so it's not too bad. The arms are nice and soft. They're not, it's not that hard metal that they use for the hands. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass to open them up. But yeah. And then of course, you open up his mouth. And you get that nice. And then you put the effects on Ghost Rider. But it's actually pretty good. This is, see, stuff like this, I know I've talked about not having room, but I think this is good enough, you know? It's not too, I mean, it's not a hash, it's not one of those his tank or, you know, stuff like that I had to pass on. Because I really don't have room for something that big, and you know, and it makes no sense spending all that money for it to sit in a box because I can't display it. To me, that's not just me. I just can't see a figure on a box. It needs to be out. It needs to be free. But this is pretty good, and you know, I don't know, maybe post them both riding like they're gonna. Yeah, that's gonna look good. I'll figure out a way to get them up there. Together. But that's actually, I mean, this figure is great. So again, it's because of this that I've gotten a few more vehicles. So this is definitely going to be posed. It looks incredible. I have to figure out a way to put him on. Actually, that's not that shiny one. Put this on him also. There you go. Not too bad. But yeah, this is great. This just looks incredible. This is nice, good. For the price, it's decent. And again, what can I say? I mean, this is incredible. And I last time I checked, I think they were sold out, but I think you can get them in some other fan channels or other stores. So, but this is incredible. I'm glad I got my hands on it. And it was worth the price. It was worth the price. It's actually pretty good. The vehicle alone is worth the price. So there you have it, guys. That is my review of Danny Ketch, the Ghost Rider, celebrating 85 years of Marvel. As always, thank you for your support. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Hit the notification and the like button. And as always, continue to support each other. Continue to be a fine figure. And I will see you later.